What if I told you that mastering street photography comes down to one simple rule that could change the way you take photos forever? That's right. There's one rule in street photography that stands above everything else. You can have the best camera, the perfect light, and even the right timing, but without this one thing, your photos might fall flat. Today, I'm going to share that rule with you. We'll build up to it step by step, and by the end of this video, you'll not only know the secret, but also have 25 amazing tips to help you take your street photography to the next level. So what is street photography really about? It's about capturing real-life moments as they happen. It's about telling stories without needing words. But the most important thing to understand is that street photography is all about being present. This is the number one rule. Always be present in the moment. When you're truly present, you can feel the energy of the street, see the beauty in everyday life, and catch those fleeting moments that make the perfect shot. Now let's break down exactly how to stay present and make the most of your time out there on the streets with your camera. These tips will help you sharpen your skills and make the most of every opportunity. Ready? Let's dive in. Tip 1. Always carry your camera. You never know when the perfect moment will appear. The key to capturing spontaneous moments is to always have your camera with you. Whether you're walking to the store or taking a stroll through the park, be ready for the unexpected. Tip 2. Blend into your environment. Street photography is all about candid moments. The less people notice you, the more natural and genuine your photos will be. Wear neutral clothing, move slowly, and avoid drawing attention to yourself. You want to be invisible, like a shadow in the crowd. Tip 3. Know the light. The best times to shoot are early in the morning or late in the afternoon, when the light is soft and golden. Harsh midday sun can cast strong shadows, but sometimes that can work to your advantage if you know how to use it. Tip 4. Work with shadows. Shadows can add drama and depth to your photos. Look for opportunities where light and shadow meet. They create contrast and can help direct attention to your subject, adding mood to your shots. Tip 5. Shoot from the hip. Sometimes you don't have time to frame your shot perfectly. If you want to capture a moment quickly without your subject noticing, practice shooting from the hip. This means shooting without looking through the viewfinder, which takes practice but can give you a unique, candid angle. Tip 6. Be patient. Not every shot will come quickly. Street photography is about waiting for the right moment. Be patient. Sometimes you need to stay in one spot, watching the scene unfold, until everything aligns perfectly for that one amazing shot. Tip 7. Look for juxtapositions. A great way to add interest to your photos is by capturing opposites. Look for moments where modern meets old, or chaos meets calm. These contrasts make your photos more visually engaging and tell a deeper story. Tip 8. Focus on people, not just places. While landscapes and cityscapes are beautiful, street photography shines when you capture the human element. People's faces, their emotions, and their interactions with the environment tell powerful stories. Tip 9. Get close to your subjects. Don't be afraid to get close. Photos taken up close capture the raw emotion of the moment. Whether it's a child playing or a street performer, getting close can create a sense of intimacy in your photos. Tip 10. Respect your subjects. When photographing people, always respect their space and privacy. If someone feels uncomfortable, be kind and move on. The last thing you want is to make someone feel uneasy. Tip 11. Stay aware of your surroundings. When you're out shooting, it's easy to get tunnel vision. But the best street photographers are always aware of their surroundings. Keep an eye on the entire scene, because sometimes the best shot happens outside the frame you're looking at. Tip 12. Experiment with angles. Don't just shoot from eye level. Experiment with different perspectives. Try getting down low or shooting from above to give your photos a fresh, creative feel. Tip 13. Use reflections. Look for reflections in windows, puddles, or mirrors. These can add a layer of complexity to your shots, giving them a more dynamic feel. Tip 14. Work in color and black and white. Both color and black and white photos have their place in street photography. While color can bring vibrancy to your shots, black and white often emphasizes emotion and can make the viewer focus on the subject rather than the distractions of color. Tip 15. Anticipate action. You have to train your eye to predict when something interesting is about to happen. Whether it's a street performer about to do a trick or a group of kids playing, being able to anticipate action allows you to be ready to capture the moment. Tip 16. Follow the rule of thirds. The rule of thirds is a basic photography principle. Imagine your frame divided into a grid of 9 squares. By placing your subject along the lines or at the intersections of these squares, you create a more balanced and engaging composition. Tip 17. Break the rules when necessary. Once you understand the rules of photography, don't be afraid to break them. Sometimes the most interesting shots come from breaking away from tradition and trying something new. Hey, real quick, if you're finding these tips helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, Photo Tech Guy, and share this video. Your support helps us bring more useful guides like this to you. Now, let's get back to the video. Oh, I almost forgot. Don't forget to check out the description below for any links mentioned or recommended. Now, let's really get back to the video. Tip 18. Capture emotion. Emotion is the heart of street photography. Whether it's the joy of a child playing or the weariness of a worker after a long day, capturing raw, real emotions can make your photos deeply powerful. Tip 19. Create layers. Give your photos more depth by adding layers. Shoot through objects like a fence, a tree branch, or a crowd. This adds texture and makes your viewer feel like they're a part of the scene. Tip 20. Edit with restraint. Street photography is about authenticity, so it's important not to over-edit your photos. Use light editing to enhance your image, but avoid heavy filters that make the photo feel fake. Tip 21. Get comfortable with rejection. Not every shot is going to be perfect. In fact, most won't be. Learn to embrace rejection and use it as a way to improve your skills. The more you shoot, the better you'll become at spotting what works and what doesn't. Tip 22. Keep your gear simple. You don't need a ton of equipment to be a great street photographer. Often, a good camera and a versatile lens are all you need. The less you carry, the more focused you can be on what's happening around you. Tip 23. Stay curious. Always stay curious. Look at the world with fresh eyes, as if you're seeing it for the first time. This sense of wonder will come through in your photos, helping you capture things others might miss. Tip 24. Photograph what you love. Street photography is personal. Shoot what excites you or moves you emotionally. When you're passionate about your subject, it shows in your work. Tip 25. Have fun. Street photography should be fun. Don't stress too much about getting the perfect shot every time. Enjoy the process, embrace the unpredictability, and let your creativity flow. Now that you know the #1 rule of street photography, always be present in the moment. Along with 25 powerful tips to enhance your skills, you're ready to hit the streets. Remember, street photography is all about storytelling. Every photo you take tells a story about life as it happens, and the more present you are, the more powerful your story will be. So grab your camera, head out into the world, and start capturing the moments that make life unique. There's no right or wrong way to do street photography, as long as you stay present and trust your instincts. Thanks for watching, and be sure to keep exploring the streets with curiosity and passion.